Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Omegason with another video. Oh man, alright, now today is Dream Match Day. Okay, at first I'm going to give a shout out to 10 Players News for the good videos. Keep it up guys, this is off the chain, like always. Okay, today's boxing matchup may be a little shocking, but they can make it happen because they fighters. I mean, the weight gotta be right and everything, but it gotta be within the standards of the old school fighter. Today it's gonna be, I'm gonna use one of the guys I used for one of the dream matchups that I should have been did this, but I'm just trying to make the fans happy. Okay, today it's gonna be Manny Pacquiao versus Meldrick Taylor. Oh man. Now, I'm gonna do the pros and cons as usual. And then I'm going to do the outcome, which is the fight. Because the only reason, like I said before, like I do with all legends, I take out the all assets because they legends. They don't do this little bitty boy stuff like they do today. They're trying to do all the all asset stuff, fake stuff, all this acting. Nobody got time for all that. Because we all know none of these fighters be that way in real life. Anyway, if you got common sense, of course. Now, if you just stupid and believe everything you see on TV, that's your problem. Anyway. Alright, let's go over the pros and cons of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao got speed and power. Okay, that's one thing he do has. Alright, because we done already went over the pros and cons of Manny Pacquiao. Now, the cons is that he can get caught with a punch coming in. Alright, everybody knows that. Blam. Next, Meldrick Taylor. Meldrick Taylor pretty much had everything. He had speed, power, rhythm, style. He had everything. And he throws punches in bunches. That's what he do. He throws combos. Okay. Alright. And now that the boy, he was very entertaining to watch. Okay, I'm talking about the prime Meldrick Taylor, of course. Before he fought, no, the Meldrick Taylor that fought Caesar, whatever his name is, Julio Cesar Chavez, I think, if I said the name right, correct me if I didn't. That Meldrick Taylor. Okay. Now, now you have to catch at the catch weight, of course, have to be at the catch weight where Meldrick Taylor was at. I think it was welterweight. These are small guys, okay? That means either Manny Pacquiao got to come up or come down or whatever. I don't really pay attention to this guy. Not like that. I mean, I don't pay attention to boxing for real. Not like I used to. I mean, I used to be really caught up in it. But it sort of died because all this fakeness that been going on. Niggas throwing fights and shit and everything. I get sick of all that. If you don't really believe me, just sit back and watch the fight for yourself. I can tell when somebody throwing a fight. Anywho's, before I get on this and can go along with this, I have to give a big time thumbs up to Berto with Steve Urcher. Now don't get me wrong, that was a good fight. Alright, I believe Steve Urcher got fire. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It may have been a good tune-up fight to get Berto back to the pinnacle that he wanna be at. Okay, it may have been a fight to just make his name a little something out there. But Steve Urcher gave him a run for his money. Every single time this boy turned up, I hate to use that word, I'm not going to use it. Every time this boy act up and just snap, he was fucking Berto up, bruh. I mean, that boy was throwing punches and bunches, and he was throwing some dangerous punches. If anybody filming that seen this fight know what I'm talking about. That boy got fired. But then Berto showed that the true heart of a champion tried and basically fought this nigga off and whooped his ass. He did a pretty good job, but he almost got fucked up. Berto got a lot of flaws that he gonna have to deal with. If you want to fight in the big time, homeboy, and get to the pinnacle that you was once, you almost made it to, because he didn't really make it to it because Victor Ortiz took him off before you can get there. And that is that if you want to make it there, man, you're going to have to bring it up a notch. You're gonna have to learn to dodge, move your head. Okay, stop fighting like some brawler. Cause his punches, I'm telling you, Andre Berto, if he really want to explode, he'll make you watch him. Cause like, God, that was beautiful. He hit with a lot of intensity. That's why I love watching him fight. But he kind of like was served a pretty good matchup with Steve now, cause Steve brought the fight to him. You know, every time this boy throw a punch, he was fucking Berto up. He almost knocked him out. You know, he staggered that nigga at least about 4 times with them combos. These fighters today, know what I'm saying, hey, he may have been a tune-up fight, he may have been a throwaway fight. But at the end of the day, it's like he sat back and said, okay, nigga, that shit hurt and got your ass back. I mean, I'm just saying, it's in the script for me to lose, but you ain't finna embarrass me. I believe that's what Steve had in his mind. You could tell the boy went all the way there in his mind or whatever, whatnot. I guess he was paid to throw this fight, but he didn't really want to. But other than that, top hats off to Berto, and definitely hats off to Steve Urcher. Because nobody can give you props, homeboy. I'm going to give you props. You did a good job, because you did exactly what I would have did. And if I'm paid to throw a fight, naturally firing me as a fighter going to come out from time to time, because I ain't going to let you just fuck my shit up. But anyway, back to Manny Pacquiao and Meldrick Taylor. Now, only reason I made this matchup because both fighters throw punches and bunches. They gonna make it a pound for pound fight. Alright? And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not gonna be an early night because Meldrick Taylor proved this point against Julio that he can take serious punishment and still come at your ass. And Manny Pacquiao, countless fights, he proved this point he can take punishment and keep coming at you. So let's get right on to the fight, okay? I already explained the man's strengths and weaknesses. And really, quite frankly, Meldrick's only weakness is the fact is nothing. Because he got beat by he got beat by a great fighter in Julio Cesar Chavez. So I really can't say this man has a weakness. Alright? He fought all the way to the end and got screwed out of his victory. I'm just saying. Alright? So I don't believe that Meldrick Taylor got any weaknesses. Only weaknesses that Manny Pacquiao got is coming in and getting caught with a punch. But with Meldrick, it's not going to be that type of fight. It's going to be two freight trains running into each other. How the first round going to go? They're going to try to feel each other out. But I'm going to be honest with you. Meldrick going to get it started. That's just his style. He's going to get it started. And he going to be catching Manny Pacquiao with a lot of shit. He going to probably even throw him off his game. Now, Manny Pacquiao is going to come back. Because the minute he catch Meldrick with his #1 punch, he's going to be trying to throw that hole all the time throughout the whole fight. Now, do I see any of these men getting hurt in this fight? Nope. I'm sorry, no. I don't see Manny Pacquiao getting hurt just like I don't see Meldrick Taylor getting hurt. It's like, what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to make a match that two men was made for each other. If you want action from beginning to end, this is the fight. Okay? Because Julio Cesar Chavez, he threw punches, but he don't throw shit like Manny Pacquiao do. He don't throw rapid right at you all the time. He don't keep coming. No, not like that. Don't get me wrong, the great Julio Cesar Chavez, he kept coming, but he would slow down. He was trying to look for a strategy to knock you out. Now, Manny Pacquiao keep coming until he beat the holy shit out of you, until you just gonna fall out. That's his style. Now, Meldrick Taylor, on the other hand, fights similar to the same way. That's the reason why both of these men were made for each other. I had to make this matchup. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. They're going to end the video. I don't know who will win this fight. Psych. I'm going to be honest with you. The man who can win this fight, it's got to be Meldrick Taylor. Because Meldrick Taylor going to keep coming. But he's not going to win because he hurt Manny Pacquiao. He's going to win because he just simply threw more punches. Manny Pacquiao, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. He keeps coming, But when he got beat by Eric Morales, a man that didn't throw half as many punches as Meldrick Taylor do, yes, he would definitely lose against Meldrick Taylor. The winner of this fight, Meldrick Taylor, all day long. And yes, this matchup is only for people who know boxing. Put two and two together. Now, if you think another thought, put in the comments. I apologize. Hey, everybody had their own opinion. This is boxing. This is boxing talk. This is what we do. Alright. Other than that, this is the Omegason with another video. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for watching. Remember the thumbs up. And remember to subscribe. Thank y'all so much, man. It's been fun. Put God first.